Herbaceous perennials are really great plants because once they're in, they come back year after year. I'm planting in autumn, so as you can see, these are starting to die back. But that's no bad thing because once they're in the ground, the roots will carry on growing, and that means next spring I'm going to get a bigger, better plant. Now, for some reason, herbaceous perennials always tend to look better when they're planted in odd numbers. So try to plant them in 1s, 3s, 5s, etc. The first thing I'm going to do is just lay the plants out in their pots on top of the soil surface until I'm happy with the layout. So as a general rule, when you're setting out, you want to keep in mind the plant's eventual height and try and place the taller ones towards the back of the border. This is the golden rule, but of course rules are meant to be broken, so it makes it a lot more attractive when you've got a mixture of heights drifting throughout the border. So I've finished placing most of my plants and I'm happy with the layout. So although it looks a little bit bare initially, I've aimed to plant between 3 and 5 per square metre, and that way within a year they're all going to merge together. So I'm ready to plant. I know where the plant's going, so I just lift it off, dig a hole, sprinkle in some root growth, just ease the plant out of the pot, rough up the roots a little bit to encourage them to grow out, settle it in, and just firm it in. And I'm just going to carry on with the entire border, and then once that's done I need to give everything a really good soak, and I'll probably dress it with some mulch as well. So that's it, the border's planted. There's a couple of things to try and keep in mind. I always avoid planting in straight lines because that way it just gives the border a more natural look. And I also like to hang on to these labels and just pop them back in next to the plant. That way, even when it's died back in the winter, I know where it is and what it is.